I got, about 5 minutes ago, the absolute most internet brain-rotted type of idea you could get, but we're gonna roll with it. So all of my plans went straight out the window today. We are going to be doing a lot of filming today, probably 6 to 8 hours of filming, and then more editing. I'm gonna try to do this all in one day because I feel like I need to share this with the world, so yeah. But that's not what this live is about. It kind of is, but not truly. So this live, I will not be telling you what that video is, but I will be painting my nails, and maybe by the end of the live, you guys will be able to guess what I'm going to be filming today, because it's going to remain a mystery. But first, we have to get off this nails that I did earlier in the week. I'm really loving these nail polishes, and I'm just taking some acetone. We are going to do a little bit of a nail experiment today. So now I get to see how good these nail polishes come off, because they've stayed on incredibly well. I have really tested and tried them and put them through quite a lot. Like, they do come off with this stuff, just not the same way I would expect, like, a drugstore polish. Yeah, so we're just taking a little bit of acetone, which I do need to get more of it. And we're just going to clean off the nails. So this process could take a while, but I don't know what's gotten into me lately. I feel very creative, which is a great thing. I'm very excited for that creativity to be back finally. It's been like months since I felt like I had that creative spark, probably because I got sick constantly, but that's beside the point. And I think that this year is just going to be an amazing year for filming. Well, that pink one came off a lot easier than the other ones. There we go. But we're going to try a two-tone polish today. And I was surprised at the amount of love that my live yesterday got. That was amazing. So thank you to everybody who watched it, who was commenting. It was super fun. And I just really enjoyed it. I just enjoyed it, so thank you guys. But the purple one is almost as hard as the pink one to get off of my nails. So we are going to continue to try to get that off of there. The light pink one, easy peasy. There we go. But yeah, so it's going to be a mystery. I don't know what I'm getting myself in for, to be honest, today with the filming, but I'm super excited. And I'm also excited to see how these nails are going to turn out, because I have not done a two-tone nail polish, especially not with these nail polishes. I'm going to be using this purple, and I'm also going to be using this black color. So that is your first hint about what I'm going to be doing today. I know that's super vague, but who knows? I know, but you'll find out later. Yeah, today is just going to be awesome. I would love to know what everyone is up to today. Because now that you guys know what I'm up to, I would love to see what you guys are up to. Hello, welcome in. How are you today? We are just preparing our nails for some fresh nail polish. We're going to be doing something a little bit experimental, at least for me. Hello, how is everyone doing this morning? It is a wonderful morning to be spending time together, to be painting nails. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how you are feeling today, because for me, it is a 10 out of 10. There we go. So yeah, we've got most of the nail polish off. And then we're just gonna put it right back on. Just right back on. And I am also 8. 8's pretty good. What's got you feeling so happy today? 8 is a good number to be at. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of this stuff within like a week. Baseball, are you playing or are you watching? Because both are very fun. There we go. Oh, practice. That's awesome. All right. So we've almost got the entire nail polish off, which is great. There we go. And I am so shocked because yesterday I think I gained like 50 subscribers, and I'm just so happy about that because I've been looking forward to getting 1,500 or even 2,000 for almost a year now. All right, so we've got our base coat. This is a blue one right here. And we're just gonna put it on the nails. And this stuff dries pretty quickly, which is good. Because I have a long day ahead of me of filming. So if anyone can make any guesses as to what my next video is going to be about, I would love to hear them because I feel like nobody's going to get it. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to be using a sponge to get all of these. Kind of. It might be a get ready with me. I'm not, like, it's not really. Because what do you think we're getting ready for? All right, so we have these, and we're just going to let them dry. And I'm probably going to open my water bottle because it's going to be, like, the last time I can before my nails are completely, like, destroyable. All right, there we go. So these are almost dry, and I have no idea how I'm going to do this. I've never tried it before. A little bit nervous. I'm going to use this little sponge right here, and we are actually going to... I feel like I should do a base coat first. I feel like I should do a base coat of black first before I do any of the fancy stuff. I'm very scared. Because if I ruin this, that sets me back a lot today. All right. So we've got our nails. And we're just going to put on like one nice even base coat. There we go. And this polish is called Emo something. I would have to check the bottle. But it gives a really, really just nice black. There we go. So you can see what that's going to look like. All right. And then we're going to do the next one. Here we go. So for the first time in a very long time, I actually have nothing planned this weekend. Like, I have had back-to-back plans for about 6 months straight. It feels a little weird. I don't know what to do about that. But I finally get to just decide what I'm going to do instead. And I'll have some fun. But today is all for filming. And this black color is going on amazingly, as I knew it would. There we are. And yeah, what are you guys' weekend plans? Do you like to stay busy on the weekend or do you like to relax? Because I like to stay busy. I think being busy is fun. I really can't sit still for too long. All right, so we've got one hand done. And we're going to go over this with the sponged on layer. I've seen a bunch of people do it before. Don't know how it works, but we're going to try it. All right, so we're going to do the other one. And I like to put my thumb on top of my hand like this. And this is with my non-dominant hand, so I'm always a little bit extra careful. Oof. Already scuffed it just a tiny bit. All right, so we have this, and we get to keep moving on. Keep moving forward with everything. I've actually never finished a bottle of nail polish, so I have no idea how long it takes. Like, at all. I will be surprised if I finish one. But since I'm doing nails more often, I just might. But we're going to try to paint everything inside the lines. There we are. And once these are dry, we can go on with the sponge layer. So yeah, sometimes I just wake up and I see something online and I'm like, I have to do this right now, which that doesn't happen very often. I'm usually not very swayed by pretty much anything, but when I saw this, I was like, this has to happen today. There is literally nothing else I can do. Like, I just feel like I have to be all consumed by it. All right. So this is not bad for my non-dominant hand. There we go. Now we just let these dry. We just have to be very careful not to destroy them. And if you're seeing this wall behind me, it's because I decided to start painting it, and then I decided to not paint it anymore. And we really, when we first moved in, we got like 0 time to paint because we rented a moving truck for about 3 days total, and there really was, we just had to get everything in, which means painting just... Eventually, I will be painting the house, and I will try to be using the plastic-free mineral paints. Don't know what I'm going to do about that, because they do come from overseas. I don't think there's an American company that makes them, which is super sad. But I have a lot that I want to do this house in mind. And I'm very happy that I'm in this house. Like, so happy. But yes, these are about halfway dry. They're at that weird tacky state. But yeah, I'm very excited. I am going to probably be doing this video right here. I feel like this desk is like the news station report. But I don't know how to do this. I am so worried about doing this. I'm like, oh God. But we are going to continue. All right, yeah, no, that's not dry. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm just gonna have to leave it be. I'm gonna have to leave it be. There is nothing I can do about it right now. But no, I actually really should finish painting this wall. Like, it's kind of bad. So we just wait and wait. I always want to play music in these lives, but I know that the moment that it goes onto my YouTube channel, it's going to copyright strike me. So I have no idea how to get around that. I've been trying to look into it, and I don't know. But these should be dry very soon. There we go. Let's see. This hand's almost fully dry. All right, so now we're gonna, let's try. It's a lot more quiet today. Probably because everybody is doing things. And I'm just like, I have the energy of that like unemployed friend that you have on a Tuesday. Except it's Thursday. So I'm putting the nail polishes on the sponge, hoping for the best. I honestly don't know how this is going to turn out. Never done this before, but we're going to see. All right, so I have the purple and the black at the same time. I'm just going to load up the colors. All right, very carefully. Which side do I want to... All right, so we're just going to like kind of press it on, I guess. Oh no, why did I do it like that? This is gonna be a mess. This is gonna be a nightmare. But you can see that it's kind of making that like ombre look. I'm gonna have to clean this up big time afterwards. But this is what it looks like so far. So we know that it works. For the most part. The only problem is that I have to like majorly clean up the outside of my nails, which kind of defeats the whole purpose. But you can see the difference between just the black and the purple ombre. Maybe I just need to do a smaller section of my nails. Who knows? Yeah, I think I need to do a smaller section. There we go. Because that was probably way too big. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, it still is going to be a lot of cleanup. But that's okay. I can clean it up after. You guys can see that that's kind of like, it's gotten like dirty and stuff. But it does create a cool effect. I will give it that. It's pretty cool. I think it looks cool. So we're going to do it again. Just put a bunch of purple polish, and then we're going to put a bunch of black polish. And we try it one more time. So I've got that there, and we're going to stamp it on. The purple's going on the bottom. And there we have it. It's kind of make my fingers look like they've been like stained and stuff. But I will take a Q-tip and I will clean all of this up because no. but I do like how it looks so far. I think that's very cool. All right, so I have one more in this hand. There we go. And for everybody out there, what is your favorite color right now of nail polish? Because mine is probably pink. Probably that iridescent pink that I just had. I know I said the light pink was my favorite, but the dark pink started growing on me quite a bit. And the last one on this hand. There we go. So again, super messy. We will clean it up. But I have to wait for my nails to dry to clean it up. Because when you try to clean it up beforehand, it smudges the actual nail, and you don't want that. Alright, so we have the first hand done. And they're super messy, but you can see the color idea. You can see where I'm going with this, which is the important part. I'm surprised this table has not gotten dirtier. I literally had to like scrape wax off of it from when I was making candles before I started filming this. There we go. But now that I know that the sponge thing works, I think I'm gonna try to figure out how to like maybe tape around my nails or something. I have to look up how to do this properly. And we stamp and stamp and stamp. So once those dry, we will be able to remove all of the extra polish. But for now, we just gotta let it sit. But if you ignore the mess, you can see what the colors look like. I'm so glad I opened this up before. Yeah, so I cannot wait for these to dry. I'm going to be putting a top coat, and then I'm going to be working on my very, very secret video project today, which hopefully it should be out by this weekend at the latest. I have a lot of projects to do coming up, so hopefully it doesn't take very long. But it might. Yeah, I love how iridescent these are going to be, even though they're going to be super dark. Let's see. I'm so nervous to touch them because I don't know if they're dry yet or not. But it's been such a good morning so far. And I'm having a very good time. I think nope, still not dry enough. Although this one does dry a lot quicker than other polishes, it still takes a few minutes. But also, next week I am going to be starting Minecraft live streaming. So excited for it. So excited. And I can't wait to see you guys there, because I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm still trying to get back into my account, but once I do, I will be sharing that with all of you guys. I will be trying to play through the entire run of the game, which I have not done before. I'm just now getting into like normal mode of Minecraft instead of peaceful. So you're going to be watching somebody be an absolute chicken at the game, but it's okay. All right, we are almost there. I just realized I can also use this sponge to clean off the excess around my nails. Just have to be careful not to like destroy them. Oh, there we go. But yeah, just like very gently, like, because I do not want to destroy what I just did. There we go. Yeah, this is much harder than I thought it was going to be. Because I desperately do not want to get my nails destroyed. But it's interesting because when you put the acetone on it, it's like you watch it just like slowly disappear. Pretty cool chemical reaction if you ask me. There we go. Just getting all of that off of my fingers. All of the mess that we have made. Just to be cleaned up. But yeah, I am surprised nobody has guessed what my video that I'm filming today is going to be. Like, no one's guessed correctly yet. I mean, the only hint you got was 2 colors, so I can't blame you, but... Well, you actually got 3 hints, but I'm not telling you what the 3rd hint was, it just was in here. So if you were watching, you would know what the hint is. Alright. And I think I got them mostly clean and done. This sponge has been completely saturated with a nail polish remover. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get it on my actual nails because I don't want to lose my nail polish that I just put on. I think I'm going to have to take the rest off with a Q-tip because this is very hard to do with a sponge. So we're going to put on the top coat, and then after that, I'm going to take the rest of the excess off of this with a Q-tip because I don't want to destroy these nails. I don't want them to get gummy and gross. And I feel like the top coat really helps it shine and sparkle. But that's what it looks like. It's kind of a little hard to see, but I do next time, if I'm going to do an ombre, I want to try dry brushing it on there. I feel like it would create a different effect. So next time we do nails, there will be dry brushing involved. And hopefully you guys can help me pick out which colors I'm going to be painting my nails. I like them so far. I feel like the lighting in my bathroom is somehow better for seeing the nail color. But this is way more stable of a table. I literally was just using like a wooden plank on top of a little like roller shelf, which was not fun to paint nails on. There we go. Yeah, so the top coat is on now, and we can start filming the secret project that I was so looking forward to. So these are the nails. I will be cleaning up the messy parts, but thank you so much for spending time with me today. And I'm going to go film so I can have a video up for you guys, hopefully this weekend. All right. I hope you have a day just as beautiful as you are. I love you so, so very much, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.